The world as we know it has come to an end. The apocalypse has arrived. You are a survivor. Imagine now wandering through the rubble as nature reclaims what was once human civilization. Take a journey with us as we explore some eerily spooky, long-forgotten places in Pennsylvania. In our modern era, there is no denying that we as humans have a definite fascination with the idea of the end of the world. Perhaps it is a philosophical question, or one of morbid curiosity. What would happen if our way of life as we know it was to simply cease to exist tomorrow? If we didn't have this obsession, then countless books, series, films, and video games wouldn't have been made depicting this very outcome. Mutually assured self-destruction via nuclear war, zombie takeover of the world, alien invasion, and even cataclysmic weather are regularly the topic of many pop cultural hits, as they have been for nearly a century now. Perhaps this fascination is greater than ever, because living in the 21st century means living in an era of pandemics, great unrest, and upheaval globally, amidst technological advancement and strides. We reside in the shadow of the aftermath of the Cold War, in which the world was in a daily state of fear and paranoia about nuclear Armageddon between East and West. There are many places today that serve as windows into a post-apocalyptic world that we can witness for ourselves. There are regions where towns, infrastructure, and important places lie abandoned and in ruin, in a state of post-humanity. Pennsylvania is one state in particular known for a variety of abandoned locations, deserted for one reason or another. As one of the highest populated states prior to the 20th century, Pennsylvania was once a titan of industry and innovation in the 19th century during the Industrial Revolution. Many of these important sites now serve as a reminder of a bygone time, places for those of us curious to learn about the past and see what decades of decay will do to human infrastructure. On this journey, we will be venturing to 3 different locations across Pennsylvania, each differing in their uses and functions while in operation, but now all sharing the same apocalyptic and creepy atmospheres. The first location we will visit is the ghost town referred to as Concrete City, in the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre area of northeast Pennsylvania. Concrete City was originally created in 1911 by the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western Railroad Company, intended to be housing for their employees that worked in their coal processing colliery. Upwards of 80 families resided in the complex, which consisted of 22 duplex houses, complete with tennis courts and a baseball field in the central courtyard. Built with solid concrete slabs, hence the name Concrete City, the homes did not fare well in the winter months and became plagued with constant moisture issues as well as mold, requiring cleaning each year. With such a costly upkeep needed, the entire project was ultimately scrapped in 1924. This means that as of 2024, Concrete City has been abandoned for over 100 years. We arrived on site on a dreary, cold, and dark morning. We've got graffiti galore, trash everywhere. Watch out for glass.
It's so good.
The basement?
Yep. Let's do it.
Little crawl space almost.
It's an old fridge or something. Yeah.
Wow, it's pretty neat. And it's cool knowing that there's dozens of houses just like this basically all around here. As soon as we get out, you can see one row there and a whole nother row going over here. Want to go check out upstairs?
Yep.
It's a little slick. Another little room here. Kind of strange it's not connected. I guess it's just the second unit. We're in. Anybody in here? Oh yeah, look at that. Ceilings are very low here. Take my whole head out. So it's almost like a townhouse thing going on here. Because we went into this unit and we came out of this other unit, so they had two units next to each other. I mean, it shows you the construction here was absolutely solid. These seem really well built, considering it's been over 100 years since they've been in use. Yes, they are crumbling, but I mean, this is not modern construction materials. It seems like the houses are not. They're more cheaply built compared to this. There were structural issues apparently though with these guys. You can just see under the floors here. Look at that. I imagine all the homes look the same pretty much, to a lesser or more degree of damage and destruction, but I mean there's not a single one that doesn't have an obscene amount of graffiti on it. There's some structural damage. It's like this whole part of the flooring came down. This side looks like there was fire up there. This part's in shambles. Wow, look at that. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in this row. More going that way. I don't know if there's also 4. But this one is interesting. You've got a lot of brush growing up on top of it. Entire tree down here. Graffiti, spray paint cans absolutely everywhere. There's not an inch of some of these locations that aren't covered even on the outside. 100 years of abuse, right? Oh, this is cool. This old car has definitely seen better days. Can you imagine how many times this thing has been shot through and damaged? And you even got the engine still in there. It's obviously been painted over quite a bit. Anyway, that's kind of cool. Get your car there, and then just this whole row of houses here. Yeah, you've got bullet holes on the outside of it. Okay, so here in this row we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it looks like 6 rows. So maybe it's 6 by 4, 6 going long and 4 wide. Just imagine how much desecration has taken place here, how much destruction over the years. And that's the weird thing, is 100 years ago, or roughly so, people lived here. This was their homes. That's what I find so fascinating about many of these abandoned places, especially where people used to live, is how this was somebody's once a loving home, perhaps, a place where children were raised, and now it's just an abandoned ruin of civilization out in the middle of nowhere. So here's one where you can actually see a few of them. Alright. Pieces of that ceiling tile is falling down. Hello? Anybody here? Boxes. Bart Simpson. See the mountains there in the background.
Still see plenty of mattress springs.
Oh, that's extremely creepy. It's dull, but weird and creepy. You can see the sheer amount of bullet holes all on the outskirts of this one, all up there. I mean, it looks like it's been through a war zone.
Yeah.
Somebody really went around painting these creepy figures in these little doorways. They freak me out every time I see them. Oh, this part's kind of cool. Very damaged. Whoa. Didn't even see that side. No floor. Rebar. Everything hanging right out.
Like a cannon shot through that wall.
Oh man, that is weird. Can you film it with that so you can like zoom in on it?
See all the way through the house.
Alright, so here's the last row of houses here. Looks like it's just 4. This is the last row we haven't explored. Started out on that side, kind of made our way over here. Wow, this one looks kind of tilted, huh? Looks like it's crumbling. Its foundations are crumbling on one side. You see that? You see how tilted that looks? That side's almost elevated. And over here, it's basically kind of sagging down into a swamp. We really hit it with a barrage of bullets at one point. We've now done our full loop, so rain's starting to pick up. I feel like we've explored what we can. I mean, you could spend probably all day here, just each of the individual houses, going from house to house. But we've seen what you can kind of see in just a couple hours, and it's a cool location. Fun little side trek while you're driving through the Scranton, Pennsylvania area, perhaps. Seeing how much history and seeing how much forgotten kind of stuff there is out here in the woods. What do you think, man?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's a shame about all the garbage and stuff, though.
Our next visit takes us further south to the abandoned Pennsylvania Turnpike near Breezewood.
Pennsylvania Turnpike open. Biggest news of the day for motorists. Your Esso reporter now brings you the story behind the headlines. Since our country's very beginning, the steep ridges of the Appalachian Mountains have been a forbidding barrier against easy and rapid transportation between the Middle Atlantic states and the Middle West. From the Indians and early pioneers down to our modern engineers, all have sought an easier way to get through these mountains. East of these Appalachian ranges lies Harrisburg, capital of the beautiful state of Pennsylvania. West lies Pittsburgh, important center of a vast industrial area. Until late in 1940, motorists traveling between these cities have had a choice of 2 routes. The long William Penn Highway swinging far to the north to avoid some of the mountain grades, or the shorter Lincoln Highway, twisting and climbing its way straight over the tops of the steep ridges.
The Pennsylvania Turnpike at one time was a big deal not only for the state, but for the United States as well. Started in 1940 on the eve of U.S. entry into World War II. This highway system connected one side of the state of Pennsylvania to the other in a way that previous routes had failed due to mountainous terrain. This was largely accomplished with tunnels that dug directly through many of those very mountains. This route has been added onto and changed to some extent over the years, but the section in question that is now abandoned is a 13-mile stretch, which includes 2 tunnels known as the Rays Hill Tunnel and the Sidling Tunnel. Both of these tunnels were originally built in the 1880s, intended for the Southern Pennsylvania Railroad project, which ultimately failed. They would thus be incorporated into the turnpike in the late 1930s. Of the two tunnels, the Sidling Hill Tunnel is longer, at 6,662 feet, making it over a mile long. Rays Hill Tunnel is slightly under 3/4 of a mile long at 3,532 feet. The reason for the abandonment of this 13-mile stretch was primarily caused by the tunnel, as there were only 2 lanes, which caused traffic and congestion in the area. A bypass of the 2 tunnels was eventually created, and the area was thus abandoned in 1968, where it has remained ever since. So we've made it to the abandoned Pennsylvania Turnpike. Very exciting to be here. I've wanted to come to this location for a long time. There's 2 tunnels, Sidling Hill and Rays Hill. So you can see just the extent of the old highway system. So we got the whole crew here. Here it is. See the rebar coming out almost. Whoa. And there it is. We are now in the Turnpike Tunnel. Whoa! Woo! What do you guys see in here?
Just getting our headlamp, getting our lights out. Definitely like a well-spoiled thing. Get them just back.
That looks pretty sketchy getting down there. It's doable, but not fun. There's a culvert, it's pretty full. All the old equipment, everything's rusted over. Got stuff on here. Oh, look at the coal. So this is the coal burning. This is where they burn coal. Like Pennsylvania coal.
Yo, should I put the light on or shoot the head?
So it's in a various state of deterioration at this point. So, what do you guys think? What do you think so far, huh?
A lot of trash. I like just the lore of it. The creepiness.
So we're now above the tunnel. Wow, that's pretty overgrown. Whoa, look at this. Little staircase. Windows are out over here. Yeah, let's go down in there. Ooh, that's deeper than I thought.
Oh yeah, just be careful.
Huh?
Yeah, watch out for that.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, hey.
Whoa. There's the turbines. Well, that looks kind of sketchy. Doesn't spin anymore. Wow. This is pretty wild. Just kind of the same on this side, huh? The old door.
It's obnoxious, bud.
No more glass in here, huh?
Gotta admit, some of these people really, some good work, put a lot of work into computer.
Those are huge. Sorry. Maybe the old, some kind of ventilation, something. What do you think, Luca?
Really cool.
I'm in the turbine. Whew. That's crazy. It's actually kind of wild to see how big turbines are here. These are massive. I actually was standing inside this one. Huge room. Comes down into here. The room comes into a corner and just ends. And then we have this. So this is the above the tunnel. So you can see actually down into the tunnel here. Very wet in here. That's kind of frightening. That's looking down. You got hoses here connecting to the lower level. Who's reading this point? Just put a foot right out on the outside. Oh,
I wasn't expecting this.
that is quite a drop.
Yeah, that's scary.
Chewy, what do you think? You guys want to keep going down here? Or just go all the way? And then just hike back the other way?
Yeah. I think it's a great idea.
Okay.
Looks good.
All right, we're gonna go full lights off. Ready? Lights off now. All we got is Chewy glowing. What do you guys think? Pretty creepy?
Yeah.
Woo!
You got the running water in the back.
Very strange.
Echo. Anything you say just travels.
It's like it's getting narrower. Look at that. It's getting narrower and narrower. I have to crouch now just to be able to get through. Hopefully it's not to the point where you have to crawl through, but I guess we'll see what's up ahead. Luca, you good?
Yeah.
You want me to wait for you?
You're good.
Is it possible that these rails, something was sliding along here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe like a fan.
A fan?
Yeah, like maybe Blueberry wasn't eating.
Possibly. I don't know enough about this kind of stuff. I'm going to crouch over. I mean, this is over a mile long, so we don't even know where we're at yet. Or if we can even make it. Alright, well, we're here taking a seat in the tunnel. Should we say hi to me? Whoa! What if you just heard something start running down there? I don't know how far in we are.
Pretty far, man.
It's just surreal. We're underground right now. We are just, I don't know, half a mile
above a tunnel.
Yeah, underground above a underground tunnel. All right, well, we see the end down that way. Look at Chewy. He is a dirty boy.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
There's light at the
I think the end is there. So that means we've almost made it a mile. Oh my God. This is not the end. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, it keeps going. Watch your step. Oh my God.
Okay, well, we thought we came to the end and it's
Nope. Not even close. Wow. Well, that's not the end. It's something though.
wow.
In we go?
Yeah. Do we have a choice?
No.
At this point, we don't.
We're in.
I was scared.
Oh, I can feel the breezes here.
Yeah.
All right, so this is pretty absurd. We've been in here for over half an hour.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Ow. My hat's gonna be destroyed after this. And I don't even know if there's the end in sight.
Brian.
We've been crouching for a long time. And we're nowhere near the end. This is amazing.
You don't ask, you don't know.
Brian, how far ahead are you?
Oh, right here.
All right, well, no more crouching. Woo, can stand up, it's getting level, I can feel the breeze. We can see what looks like the end down there. See if I can point it out. Nope, still can't see it. Oh, it feels so good on the neck to not have to crouch anymore.
Oh, what a relief.
That is nice.
I feel like I got my second wind now.
Yeah.
And the slits got smaller. You actually walk around and worry.
How rare and beautiful it is to even exist. Hey look,
A little more colorful too.
UFOs. We got some aliens.
Yeah, a little more childish over here. A little more creative.
I'm gonna drop a glow stick down there so we can get it on our way out. That'd be kind of cool. I'll drop it before we get to it. Alright, it's one of those ones where... Can you see it?
Yeah.
Drop in the glow stick in 3, 2, 1. Alright, there's the glow stick. Alright, we've been in here almost an hour, and we still have a little ways to the end, but we can definitely see it.
That's for sure.
Alright, looks like we're reaching the end here. We got the tracks leading to here, old wooden plank. Okay, here we go. Alright, we did it, huh? Mile underground.
That was an experience.
More turbines. These ones probably spin too. Want to check out this side? Oh, look at the holes in the roof up there.
Yeah, it's coming in.
No, that door's jammed. Oh, we want to go downstairs?
Down?
Ooh. How does it look over there? Well, the bottom step is gone.
Okay, got that.
Oh, that seems safe. So we're definitely not getting down this way. There's a very sketchy ladder there that I'm definitely not going down. Yeah, so this staircase is completely gone. An old bathroom of some sorts. Yeah, look, there's the smashed porcelain from the toilet. Oh, what is this? You can hear the highway. And so there's the outside world. You can actually hear the highway right up there. Hear the sounds of it. We think Brian being out now.
Feels good.
It's very strange in there.
It does get,
Disorienting.
yeah, because the tunnel got smaller, so you're hunched for a half a mile, and then it opens up, the bats.
And we thought we'd found the end at one point. It was just
It was kind of like when you're hiking a mountain and you think you got up to
Yeah.
the top, and then you realize that's not the top.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool experience.
Yeah.
Okay, well, part 2, we are gonna hike through just the bottom part of the tunnel now. Should be a lot easier than through above it, but it'll be kind of crazy to see all those holes up there. That's what we were looking at from above. All right, what do we got?
So This is the first one I found a little over a year ago in state game lands, like right near Catawissa, PA. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours east of here. So that's that one. Yep. You know, it's got the same,
one you found
same
here?
cryptic gibberish. I literally just found this one on the ground. Same
Yeah,
stuff.
same group then, huh?
I guess so.
Kind of cool, creepy, weird. So up there was a lot creepier because you couldn't see the ending here. You can't really see it here, but we can see the light at the end of the tunnel there, and you can obviously see that one.
And the total blackness up above us.
Yep. Well, we're coming up on the glow stick. There it is. Here's the glow stick, which means I dropped it from right in there, which means we're maybe a little around halfway, a little under halfway. All right, what are you doing in there?
Checking out this little sewer hole here.
Take the camera. It's pretty tight. It's like 3 feet of clearance. But it goes. It just goes, man. Right. Right there. Wow. Dude, he's gone. Are you under us?
Yep.
He's underneath the tunnel.
Yeah, it's like maybe a 3-foot diameter hole that just goes.
Well, we're reaching the end there. Sun's looking pretty nice. What do you think, man?
I think the lower level was very underwhelming. I'm kind of glad.
Lower level was definitely not as good. A lot of disgusting graffiti, so the upper level was definitely cooler. Here we go. There's the tunnel. One of 2 tunnels. Part 2 of the tunnels. We are now going to the second smaller tunnel, Rays Hill Tunnel, and we are in a pretty cool area, hiking a power line. Got a nice mountain view. A little mountain hiking in here aside from just hiking the actual tunnel, so it'll be cool to see the difference. Tunnel basically seems the same as the one from yesterday.
Yeah.
Very similar, but it won't come out to an exit. We're just gonna have to turn back at some point here.
Yeah.
Well, we've now finished up with the tunnel exploration here. We've gone through Rays Hill Tunnel, come in and out, and check the upstairs tunnel as well, which does not connect to this side. That concludes our tunnel exploration here in Pennsylvania. We still have one more location to check out, part of the abandoned exploration. Our last visit takes us to the site of the Bayless paper mill in northern Pennsylvania, in the small town of Austin. In 1900, a man named George Bayless built the paper mill that bore his last name, also building the nearby Austin Dam to stand as a barrier for a reservoir to serve the needs of the paper mill. Built as a concrete gravity dam that stood 50 feet high, it was hastily built, and engineering faults were immediately noticed as water poured under the dam and it was overall problematic. In 1911, rainwater caused the reservoir to rise 2 feet, which ultimately caused the dam to fail, and the valley below was flooded with 400 million gallons of water and was completely destroyed, resulting in the deaths of 78 people. Both the dam and the paper mill were rebuilt, but the dam once again broke in 1942 and was left abandoned after that.
I can't get over this.
The water found a way.
No, I just can't get over, like, when this dam broke, it literally pushed this whole section. It literally turned it.
How is that even possible? I mean, look at the, how much would this weigh? How many tons do you think this weighs right here? Absolutely ridiculous amount. And the paper mill managed to survive this second flood, but was destroyed in a massive fire shortly after in 1944 and was left to rot. All right, so we're now here at the last of our abandoned locations in Pennsylvania. We have the Bayless Paper Mill, the abandoned paper mill. Wow, that looks very sketchy. Oh, I don't think it'd be smart to do that. See the rebar and the structure here. Inside you have two choices. Ugh. Doesn't smell good in here. Whoa. That was weird. But look at these holes. Look at how much moisture this place gets. You have little stalagmites growing. Stalactites, I don't know what they would be. All up and down the ceiling. Can you see those? Look at those. Nice.
Yep, welcome to Call of Duty, World at War.
We were joking around, it reminds us of a Call of Duty map. This is something that would be pretty similar. Oh yeah? Oh, look over here. Oh wow. Oh, that stairway looks sketch. Going up? Downstairs looks a little sketchy.
Those are stairs?
I would just be careful, yeah. Kind of muddy. It's kind of sketchy, honestly. I don't trust it.
Alright. I mean, there's not much to see, really.
Super drippy.
The mud is crazy how it...
It's gross. You think about just the sediment.
How much, what this was before.
I know.
Makes you wonder.
And look at that. Look at the build. I just
Is it a
noticed
beaver
that.
house?
What was this
It's
used
a
for?
beaver dam.
That's what I think it
Is that a dam?
We think it's a dam or is it for flooding, but
If that's from flooding,
it looks like a beaver
It's only
dam.
one
it
spot.
looks like a freaking beaver dam. And you got that river way over there. It makes sense.
I mean, I makes you wonder what this was previously, what purpose this had in the paper mill. I don't know what this was. Weird, man, huh?
It's pretty cool with the lighting. Nice. Nice, dude.
Give it a try.
That's pretty sketch.
It's kind of like.
Just be very careful.
Good?
Yeah. Thanks, bro. Not too bad.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Made it into the second floor, and it's really weird. There's like some kind of weird camp here. Fire pit.
Damn, they set up shop up here.
What the heck? Look at this pot. Some kind of altar. What is this? What is this?
It's probably just like a.
It's like a mylar blanket.
I think it was just a reflection
This is so weird.
around the campfire.
Well, they picked an area with like a solid roof area. It doesn't seem like it's leaking right here. Well, maybe it would leak through there. Yeah, definitely. Moss growing everywhere. Let's see where the roof caved in right here. This part the forest has started to reclaim already. Going down to the first floor here and then to the basement level. So assuming some kind of tower or something crashed down, that's what you're seeing. These foundations are barely holding on. I'm a little sketched out being here. You see how the deterioration here, but I mean, if you're standing, I guess, somewhere like this, it wouldn't be as bad. Very post-apocalyptic. A lot of graffiti everywhere, of course, as is custom in abandoned places. People can't just leave it the way it is. Got to desecrate everything, right? All right. Looks like we're now on the roof. Wow. Great view of everything, huh? It's like a forest up here. The roof of the building is basically there's entire trees growing into the roof. It's pretty remarkable, huh? This is crazy. I mean, you can see down here, there's a second floor. There's even more sections over here. Oh. Oh, this is cool. This is a cool area. So you can see the water in the basement. What is this? Some kind of chutes. Maybe processing. Look at this. Wow. That part is completely not underwater, but it's pretty flooded. Yeah, that's crazy.
It doesn't feel too bad, but coming up here is.
Okay, I'm fine.
Are those stairs looking sketchy or no?
Wow. Hey guys.
Hello up there.
Yo,
A little sketchy up here, but
is it worth it or no?
I don't know. Depends. Yo.
Look, there's a dove in her nest up there.
Oh, that's cool.
See that?
Get up here too. Should I go down into one of these? I haven't been to the end.
It's kind of sketch pulling yourself out.
Is it?
I would imagine.
Some of them look better than others.
Yeah.
Something eerie about it.
Ready?
Yeah, back rooms. I got it. Thanks. Alright. Made it into some kind of chutes. I don't know what they would have been using this for, but you can see it's a lot of tile. Huh? I don't know. I wouldn't call it deep. It just goes in. It goes to the other one. It's like a little maze. Whoa. Multiple little chambers in here. Look at the tile. It's all tile in here. What is with that? So there's a chute. And it leads down to the basement. I'm assuming that would have been some kind of, paper or wood products filing down into the basement. See, that's why I took the phone out of my pocket. I would have smashed it.
Nice.
Very cool. What'd you guys think of this location?
Freaking awesome. It was different. It was a lot different than the tunnels, like environment-wise, but like it's a little more treacherous, but there's a lot more to explore.
And it's a lot older than the tunnels.
Yeah.
It's just watching the earth, Mother Nature engulf it.
Reclaim its territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
really cool place.
Yeah, it might seem just like an old paper mill, but it's got some cool characteristics. Again, it reminded me of almost like a war zone, post-apocalyptic kind of scene. I think it really captures that vibe. A lot of the locations we visited have captured that post-apocalyptic vibe. Hopefully you've enjoyed our exploration of these intriguing locations. If you choose to explore places like this, keep safety in mind, let somebody know where you will be, and leave these places as you found them. As you could see, each of these sites were covered with large amounts of graffiti as well as other signs of pointless vandalism. Places like these won't be around forever, as time marches on. It was somewhat of a somber experience to see the fate of what people decades and even centuries ago put so much effort into. Someday, this could be what all of our favorite cities and towns and infrastructure might look like if the world as we know it would come to an end. Hopefully that day does not arrive, but either way, we can catch a little glimpse of it by visiting places like the ones we've showcased.